What's up, family? If this is your first time checking out the show, the way we do it around here, you let me know what city, what state you're coming in from. If this is your first time checking out, if you're outside of the US, let me know what country you represent. I'll give you some shout outs and then I'll go in. Let's see. I heard somebody say Willie is on CPT. Let me tell y'all something. First and foremost, I do have to apologize for that. I was gathering some other facts about the case before I went live. But in addition to this CPT thing, let me tell you something. I work with a lot of people besides Black people. And that is another stereotype that people have about Black people. Black people ain't the only damn ones who operate on late time. I mean, I've seen people like who are notorious that are not Black, and I've seen Black people that are on time. I've seen Black people that don't be on time. I've seen many Black people that are on time and serious, I mean, dead serious about being on time. You know, like a couple of my lawyers, I mean, they're dead serious about their time. So we gotta stop aiding in this CPT shit, you know, and these stereotypes. It's like people that say, oh, Black people, they love chicken. Who in the hell don't love chicken? I've lived overseas and chicken is like the primary meat in the whole country. And I was only one of maybe, I was only one of 4 people that were Black in the whole damn country. And the other 3 were my family members. They have a few more Blacks there now. I think they probably up to about maybe, 50 Blacks or something, maybe 100, but all that damn chicken is not being eaten by Black folks. Same thing in the UK. You go to the UK or any hotel, right? You go to any hotel and watermelon is on the menu. Go to these hotels. Go get some breakfast. Go to any of these continental breakfasts at these hotels and stuff. And go to the main upscale hotels. You're gonna see watermelon on the menu and you may not see one Black person in the whole damn place. These stereotypes of what Black folks eat and what Black folks do, now don't get me wrong, some stereotypes are more pervasive in certain communities than others. But everybody likes chicken. Everybody likes watermelon. Everybody is not on time. And so on and so on. Even the way that they look at crime, when they view crime and when they talk about being tough on crime, they're specifically talking about Black folks. But we all know that crime is going on right now on Wall Street, and there's very few Black folks on Wall Street. So we gotta stop aiding in that dumb shit. You dig what I'm saying? I mean, I got off course for a minute, but I just want to tackle that real fast because, we get enough of this stereotype from exterior forces. We gotta stop aiding in our own destruction. All right, let me get back on tap. I haven't given out one shout out. Okay, but I don't see y'all. Y'all just comment. Y'all not let me see where you're coming in from. Let me know what city, what state you're coming in from. If you're outside of the US, let me know what country. Okay, Mojo J, I don't like watermelon. Okay, God, Can some of you people read between the lines when somebody say everybody likes? Of course, every damn single human being on the planet don't like watermelon. It's a general statement. Damn, what the hell is wrong with people? I mean, I don't know, maybe I woke up on the wrong side of the bed this morning, y'all. Forgive me. Let me bring it back down. Let me bring it down. You know what it is? It's this damn cop, man. This cop got me on the edge, y'all. I'm tripping. All right, I'm tripping, y'all. But this cop got me on the edge. I mean, this sucker. He and the rest of them like him, man. They got to go. They got to go. Oh, man. Okay, I see Detroit in the building. That damn bam. Sophia Drake's Huntsville. I see Guy London, New Orleans. H-Town in the building. What's up, Pooh Caldwell? Ventura County, California. Amanda Ann. Y'all hear that noise in the background? That is the landscaper doing what they do. So it's gonna get loud from time to time. Hopefully not too loud. Memphis, Tennessee in the building. G Ware, what it do? What's up, Oakland? West side of Oakland. Wee. What up? Tampa, Florida in the building. Maine, Bishop, Oakland, California in the building. What's up, Curtis? ATL, V. Callahan. Oh, that's Callahan, I'm tripping. Jibstar, Birmingham, UK. Shreveport, Louisiana checking in. Trimmer Cat. The Unknown, Cali. Greenspoint, H-Town checking in again. Alabama, Kendrick Goodlow. Pascal from Ireland. Britt. Greenville, South Carolina. What's up, B-Mo? Angela. JC Smith, what it do? Raleigh, North Carolina in the building. Virtue, the MC. That's what it is, y'all. So I'm going in right about now. So all of you should know by now that the officer who gunned down Tatyana Jefferson in her own home as she was playing video games with her nephew, has been charged. They put the cuffs on him. They arrested him. They charged him with murder. Gave him a $200,000 bond, and the sucker made bail in no time. I wonder who made that bail. Can y'all take a wild guess? You already know. See, the union is complicit in all of this stuff. They help get these cowards, these gangsters, off once they commit crimes and they get found out, and there's a public outcry, they get charged. So the union has their back. The reason why the union is so strong is because they're heavily funded by the police. They're heavily funded by members of the police community, their family members, and they're heavily funded by the government. And they're backed by the government. So they have a lot of weight when it comes to these court rulings and trials and these cases. A lot of people, even mayors who are supposed to be over the police, are intimidated by these police unions because they are so strong. The police union should never have been allowed to become as strong as it is, because the city's, the integrity of law enforcement has been compromised because of that. These people, these politicians that are in these positions, they are afraid, even the DA are afraid to go up against the union, even when they know they have a crooked cop, when they know that there is corruption within the department, they will oftentimes be silent because they don't want to be made to be some type of anti-police agent. So this officer name is Aaron Dean. He's the one who shot Tatyana Jefferson in her house. This fool said that he walked up to the window, saw a shadow or whatever, said, "Put your hands up," and started shooting. Shot the woman, just murdered her in her own house. Now, the way we get here is that the neighbor, James Smith, calls the police because he sees her door open. He says that's unusual for her. He saw the door open for several hours. He called a non-emergency number, not 911, non-emergency number. These clowns show up in tactical gear. Instead of them pulling up in the car, sirens or whatever, some form of identification, they pull up down the street and sneak up on the house like they're in damn combat, like they're somewhere in Iraq or something trying to sneak up on the enemy. They sneak up on the house, going in, you know, like they've been playing video games them damn self, but this is real life. They go to the house. This fool, they check the door. Instead of them ringing the doorbell or whatever, securing the perimeter, ringing the doorbell and waiting for somebody to come out or whatever, come to the door, they go around the house, see somebody in the kitchen and shoot. So this clown, he resigned. Now, if he didn't do anything wrong, why would he resign? Why would he just, that was pretty fast, right? I mean, before he could even be charged, he resigned. I do believe it was before he was charged. He resigned. So he knew, whether it was before he was charged or after he was charged, he resigned like that. Why would he do that? He had to be guilty. He knew he was dirty. He knew it. And I'm gonna tell you somebody else who knew he was dirty. The police department who hired him. Man, they know who these dudes are before they hire them. They know exactly who they are. They know who these people are. That's why they hire them. If you want to look at who else is culpable in all of this, go to his supervisor. Go to the person who manages him. They're all in the same gang. Oh yeah, and they cover for each other. And they investigate each other. They take turns investigating each other. That's why nothing ever gets done. Or if it gets done, something gets done, some form of justice, it's very rare and meager. So they're trying to say that the circumstances are varying, but it's just another example of a white officer killing a black person and raising national questions about police practices and racial profiling. One more case. And guess what else? They'll probably kill somebody today. Black, of course. Now here's the deal. The cops do kill white folks too. They do kill other people. But not at the rate that they kill black folks. Not at the disproportionate rate they kill black folks. And another thing is this. When they kill white folks are usually trying to kill them. Let's get that understood. White folks are usually out the gate non-compliant, belligerent, trying to attack them. And they, even when white folks oftentimes try to attack them, They show tremendous restraint before acting out in a violent manner. In fact, sometimes a white person would be coming at them with a gun or something that looks like a gun. You know how they always say, I thought it was a gun. They could come at with a cell phone or whatever, and they will attack them. They have time to react. You know how they always talking about, well, you only have a split second to react, and the officer responded because he feared for his life. They show tremendous restraint when dealing with white folks. They'll be like, backing up, running, all kind of stuff. Hey, stop. Person stop, they stop. All right, turn around, put your hands on behind your back. Get on the ground. No, what? They start running again with the gun in their hand, just run. Them bastards know what they doing, man. They know exactly what they're doing. They don't need any more training. They're doing what they've been trained to do. The only time they get charged is when there's a public outcry so deafening that they have to do something at least to save face, at least to appear that they are investigating, that they are trying to get to the bottom of it so that justice can prevail. It's game. Man, this woman was only 28 years old. A med student, well, actually she was saving her money to become a med student. Very bright young lady. Can you imagine somebody just gunning you down? And I don't want to hear nothing about the damn door being open. It's your house. Having your door open, leaving your door wide open, ain't a crime. They say she left the door wide open to let some air in. We've all done that. Even if it was for hours, so what? They need to have a better system in place, which, let me take that back. They do have a better system in place. It's just that when they come to black neighborhoods, somehow they act like they can do whatever the hell they want to do. They just come in and start doing whatever they want, pushing people around, talking any kind of way, come in with no disrespect whatsoever. That's why they need to be out of the black community, because obviously they cannot police people that are not white. They don't know how to do that. They're incompetent. They need to be extracted from the black community. Every last one of them, because they obviously don't know how to communicate with black folks. They obviously don't know how to relate to black folks. They don't know how to police black folks. They've shown it time and time and time again. In fact, even if they're not in the black community, when white cops are riding down the street and they see somebody black in a car and that black person commit a traffic infraction, or they think that black person is committing a traffic infraction, they need to follow them until they can get a black cop to back them up and get the black cop to stop them. They don't need to interact with black folks no more. Because we didn't come to the conclusion, man, that they just don't know how to do that in a civilized manner. Let me see what y'all are saying. Hey, if you want to jump the line, you want to skip the line, you know, like you used to do back in your high school days, cafeteria. Hey, jump in the super chat. Jump into the super chat. And that way you make sure your comment get heard. Okay, somebody asked me where did I live at that only had 4 black people. I was in Azerbaijan on the Caspian Sea. What an experience. I lived there for 10 years. Some people didn't know that because I was back and forth from the US to Azerbaijan. But yeah, I lived there for 10 years. Joe Easterly says, anyone with a badge can't be trusted, period. Rob Harley, what up? Indianapolis in the building. Sonny's big sister Beesky says, they know it was not happening with hugs and Bibles this time. Too soon, enough. And I appreciate what the father said. He said, man, that's my only daughter. I don't want no hugs. You damn Skippy. I don't no damn hugs. What a hug on, what I look like hugging the person who took my only child away from me, murdered her, gunned her down in her own home. I want no damn hugs. I want some justice by any means necessary. I want some justice. One of the greatest travesties in life is justice denied. Y'all know the words. Y'all know how I go. Talking to you trolls that's watching me right now. Give me liberty or give me death. Y'all like that. Unless a black person is saying it, right? That's how they do, man. You talk about stuff like this. You just talk about a racist. You're a racist. That's when I know somebody is a racist. When they call me a racist for calling out racism, I know they're racist. Because only a clown, only a racist clown would get offended by someone exposing racism. We know what it is, man. It ain't no faking it. We have way too many cases, thousands of cases now. The evidence is there. We know what it is. We got clear-cut evidence now. We know what it is. Ain't no faking, ain't no shaking about this, man. We know what this is. You can't shake your way, can't wiggle your way out of this one. Okay, Joe Easterly. See, here's another, this is what I'm talking about right here, right? This is what I'm talking about how you don't aid in your own destruction. How you don't aid in your own stereotypes. So Joe Easterly said, black officers are dirty too. See, that's a gimme, right? Everybody know there's gotta be some dirty black officers too, right? But we talking about the overwhelming majority of black people being murdered by white cops. We ain't talking about black cops murdering nobody, because that number is so minute that it don't even register. We're talking about the white cops who are out here murdering black folks. So to inject a comment like that is more of a deflection than anything. Again, it's like somebody saying, well, it's like somebody saying that, well, you know, well, black folks are prejudiced too. Or black folks discriminate too. Of course, it's got to be somebody black. It's got to be a few black people out there that discriminate or that's prejudiced too. But oftentimes these discrimination claims that are made are coming from people that are in powerful positions, and that's why it makes the news, because oftentimes these discrimination cases are coming from American institutions that are supposed to be held in high regard. So when somebody says, well, black people do it, you know, y'all don't even know how ridiculous y'all sound. You know, it's obvious that there are, you know, some black people that behave you know, in ungodly matter, in an ungodly manner, right? But we're talking about the white cops. The white cops who are out here doing all this killing. How is it that the black cops ain't doing no killing? Why is it that we, you know, every now and then, you know, when a black cop kills somebody black, typically that black person is really trying to kill them. They're really, and the black cop, you don't never hardly damn near ever hear about a black cop killing a white person. Why is that? You know why? Because they understand the ramifications of their actions. They know the consequences. They fear the consequences because they know that consequences are going to come and retribution is going to be swift and imminent. They know that. The white cops don't know that because they don't see it. It's only every now and then that one of them goes down. So the rest of them who have in mind, the racist ones who sign up, Ku Klux Klan, the Ku Klux Klan skinhead types, the white nationalist type that get on the force so that they can go around and bully and brutalize and kill people to get a pass on it. When they do it, they do it so that they can. They do it because it's a fix for them. You know, it's a fix. It's like it turns them on, like it charges them up. It was said a long time ago that these racist white dudes will join the police force and they want to go straight to the hood to patrol. They want to go where the poor blacks are. They want to go where they can take advantage of people and they feel like people ain't going to fight back and people don't have the resources to fight back. That's where they want to go. They're not afraid. They're signing up to go to the hood. That's where they want to go. They want to go so they can take advantage of people and brutalize people and beat up people, kill people. This ain't no this ain't no it's not a fluke that they end up there, that they end up in the hood. What's up, Vien Fontanelli, St. Lucie? That's St. Lucia, my bad. Yeah, I'm looking at this. I'm searching for the age of Botham Jean. September 6th, he was killed. September 6th, 2018. So Botham was 26 when he was killed by the police. Yeah, 26 years old, gunned down, had his life snuffed out by a racist cop. South Jamaica Queen is in the building. What's up, KZ5 Alive? Yeah, I agree with that. 43 Coco 1 said we need to stop calling the police and handle our own business. True story. True story. I remember growing up, I very seldom saw the police in the neighborhood as far as like when that was in any type of situation. And everybody knew everybody. You know, you just go to somebody's house, have a conversation, and that's it. If the kids got into a fight, the kids got into a fight. Nobody got killed. And, you know, you brush yourself off, you go back out there the next day and try it again if you felt like you lost and it was a fluke. Or, you know, you take your whipping and keep on kicking. You did what I'm saying? You go on about your business. So, or you take your licking and keep it ticking. You did? So, yeah, I'm totally against calling the police. It's got to be like totally, absolutely like last. I'm talking about last result out of all results. Because, you know, that was a time when you called the police, it would be automatically assumed that you were calling the police for protection and you were the person who was being offended. Like you were calling the police and the police would automatically side with the person who would contact them. Like, okay, you called the police, you're the victim, you need help. You know, you're the person who needs assistance, automatically. Now you call the police, your ass could end up dead. Man, they're killing people that has mental issues. People have, so many people have family members who in the past have had mental issues and maybe they were on one on a particular day and, you know, the grandma or mama couldn't handle it. So they called the police. Police would come out, calm them down or whatever, maybe even take them for a ride or whatever. Take them to the hospital, bam, everything cool, everybody live. Now they show up, the person that's on one, raise up real, pop, 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 pop. They just pop, 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 just pop, pop. Them bastards just act like, I mean, they just out here just, you know, acting like it's, you know, some type of video game, just shooting, just killing, just everything, just shooting. Soon as they show up on the scene, just jump out to mere right. Ooh, a kid with a gun. They ain't tell the kid to put a gun down or nothing. They, you know when they pulled up, you know the kid wasn't pointing the gun at him, right? You know that didn't happen. We know that for a fact. No kid is going to point a gun, or no person is going to point a gun at the police unless they intend on using it. So you know the kid did not point a fake gun at the police. So the police had time to tell the kid to drop the gun. They didn't want to do that. They wanted to kill him. And that's what they did. They murdered that boy. Didn't even give him a chance to respond. That was a time when I was a kid, man. I was 10 years old, 12 years old. Hell, 14. We used to play with guns all the time. BB guns. That's over. That part of life is over. Back then, cops had a little bit more damn sense or to not gun down a kid. These dudes today, they're on a different page, man. That's why these fathers are gonna have to be diligent. These fathers That's what's going to help turn the page. Fathers. Yeah. These fathers going to have to act like fathers. And everything that come with that. That's going to turn the page. All right, fam, I'm gonna give out a few more shout outs and then I'm gonna get out of here because I got to go downtown so that I can walk through the venue while I will be having my roast. Got Mike Epps, D.L. Hughley, Corey Holcomb, Brad Williams, Tony Rock. Who else is on the menu here? I got a number of cats coming down here to roast me, y'all. It's gonna be legendary. Legendary. All part of my 30 years of celebration in the game that we call hip hop. All right, fam. Let's see. Money Water says, to be a cop, period, you have to be dirty because it's in the job description. Nino Brown, absolutely. DJ Specs, what's good? Anthony Green, don't believe black cop will kill his own people. What else? They will kill their own people, like I say, but their people have to be trying to really kill them. You know, black cops not just won't kill their own people, they're not killing no people unless somebody is trying to kill them because they treat black cops differently. If the black cop violate, then they are going to charge that black cop accordingly. They're not going to play no games. That's why the black cop makes sure that before he squeezes that trigger, he's all the way in the right in most cases. Now, some of these black cops hook up with some white cops and they get out there and they gang up and they want to show the white boys that they can be just like them, that they can be just as savage as they can be. And they'll try to treat their people even worse than the white cops. But I'm talking about the numbers straight across the board. Disproportionately, white cops are murdering black folks for little or nothing at all, just because they feel like killing something on a particular day. These are facts, man. I ain't got to make this stuff up. If it did not exist, I wouldn't even talk about it. I don't give a damn about waking up talking about this type of stuff, man. I got stuff to do just like everybody else. I would love to just wake up and eat breakfast, read the paper, or get online and see what's going on in the world, you know, do a little research on something, you know, learn something, learn a new word, read a book. I would love to just have that type of time to just, instead of using it for this. This is tense. This is stressful. I ain't no damn pain freak, but I'm not going to ignore it. I'm not going to be silent so you can be comfortable or they can be comfortable. I'm not going to do that. So here it is. And I got some more for you later on today. I think I'm going to go live again around 5 or 6 o'clock. We got this dude out in Florida that's tripping. I ain't gonna tip it too hard, but I'm gonna set it up. I'll set up the live and you guys can make your comments, but I'm gonna set this live up now. And I'll probably come back around 6 o'clock and go live with it. All right. Until next time, family, I appreciate you. I really do. Oh man, well, we got work to do. This is America. No more talk.